Focus on my fucking face, man. What's up, dudes? How's it going? So, we're back. But this is going to be a different type of video. This is going to be a video where I talk about the 5 top things you've got to know for getting into van life. Right, obviously a bit ironic at the moment because I'm not in my van. But doesn't mean we can't talk about it. You know what I mean? So, let's crack open. Fuck it! Jesus Christ. Shit. I just shot peanuts everywhere. Ah, no. Or monkey nuts, if you want to call them that. I'm going to have a list. Well, no. I've got a list of all the 5 most important things, I think, to getting into van life. In the probably least stressful way, to be honest with you. It's probably the least, like, because living in a van, it's not stressful. It's fine. Easy. It's the other things you got to have, like, with that. It's like with, like, regards to money, regards to food and drink, regards to getting rid of your waste and going to the toilet, and it's things you gotta know, you know what I mean? It's things you've got to be aware of when you're going out in the middle of nowhere. Obviously for a bloke, it's a lot easier. For a woman, it's a bit harder. Obviously, we can all understand that. With number 5. Number 5, money. It's the big one that everyone talks about when they think about van life. How do I earn money? How am I gonna live if anything bad happens to the van? What are we gonna do if we need money? That's why you look. That's why you typed it in on YouTube, and that's why you're fucking here. You're fucking here with me, listening to what I'm saying. Whenever I go away in the van, I find it best to keep a little bit of a safety blanket in my account. Just money that's there that in case anything bad happens to the van or we're ever in a situation, we're covered. Which I think is the best way, to be honest with you. Because like I said before, you're not ever going to have that stress of like not having the money if in case it happens. And as well, with regards to earning money, that was a fucking good peanut. Because obviously some people do virtual assistant jobs, some people do obviously YouTube, like what I'm doing at the moment. Some people do jobs that they do when they travel, so people do nursing, so people will go and be a travel nurse, so they'll just be on agency and they'll just go to different spots wherever they're going. Obviously that's quite restricting because then you've got to figure out how you're going to do it abroad, and you have to get in contact with them companies, and then you're going to have to know the language, and there's other complications with that. But don't feel like you can't find a job just because you haven't specialised in that area. There's beginners courses you can take part in, there's loads of stuff. Honestly, from what I look at, there is absolutely loads of it. So, never stress. A celebratory peanut. Reb, or beer, if you're reading it that way. I think we've cleared number 5. We're going to go on to number 4. How do I start? How do I say it? A recovery plan. That is a necessity, I think, because if you're ever out in the middle of nowhere in your van, and your van decides to not do what it's supposed to be doing, and it breaks down, and then you're stuck on the side of the road. Great, you can sleep in it, but like I say, you might be in a dangerous place when you've broken down. Then what are you gonna do? You haven't got, unless you start to phone the recovery, and then you got to pay for the fee for them to come and get you. I find it easier to be a part of a plan. So I'm part of the AA, which is in the UK is like the pretty renowned recovery service that people use. This isn't a sponsored thing at all. This is just what I use personally. It's what I find best. Luckily, fingers crossed, touching wood, I haven't had that worry yet of breaking down and having to call the AA or getting rid. But I feel confident that when I go away, even if my van broke down, I would get home after. And I think everyone can understand that in that situation, you're gonna get stressed. You're gonna have to deal with it. You know what I mean? It's one of them things. Sorry about the wind. That was a bit of a gust. But yeah, that was number 4. Number 4's pretty short. Oh, no. I will say something about number 4. We get a family plan, so that's what I've done. So, my parents have got it, I've got it, my brother's got it. For all of us, it was something ridiculous, like £20 a month or something like that, for all of us. It wasn't a lot of money, and it's just so helpful. So why would you, it's a no-brainer. Rather than paying for the whatever they're going to charge you at that day, for them to come and get you, which is going to be extortion. I don't even know how much it'd be. I've never had the situation, but I can imagine it's bad. So put in the comments if you've ever had the situation. Put it in the comments and let me know how much it costs, because I'd love to know. I haven't looked, to be honest. Yeah, that's number 4. It's done. So number 3. So number 3. This is going to be in regards to going to the toilet. Well, I'm going to call this one wet room necessities. Wet room necessity. Going to the toilet, having a shower, all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, general hygiene. I am a guy who likes to shower. I like a shower every day. I don't wash my hair, really, like every day. But don't get me wrong, I like to wash my hair. But living in a van, don't get that option. Ooh, that was a sweet nut. Hey, papi. Chuck me the sweet nuts, yeah? What's on me, babe? Right, so you're gonna say it now. You ready? You look like you don't want to be off here. Sorry, I'll put it down. In regards to going to the toilet and dealing with it, I find either the best way is, luckily, when you go to, not necessarily campsites, but in my previous video, I've said about this app that I use called Park4Night. Again, not sponsored at all. I'll leave a link for it in the description. You can just download it on your phone and it basically shows you all the places that you can go and camp. So that's basically the short story of that. On that app, you can see if these places you're going to stay at and the facilities you're using have toilets or have showers or have wet rooms, anything like that, anything that you think it might have, it will say it on that. But if you're going to be doing a bit of wild camping, obviously then you're going to have to take possibly a solar powered shower, or a solar powered water pump, or something that you can use just to dobe yourself down, using a flannel washing, just like your smelly parts of your body. You know what I'm talking about. I don't need to tell you, you know what I mean. Just use them and you'll be fine. But take deodorant with you and I'm sure you'll be fine, honestly. Or even better, go for a swim in the sea. That's what I do when we were down Cornwall on our last video. Going down the beach at 7:30 in the morning for a little shower, little bathe. It was lovely. It was beautiful. It was refreshing. But that's what you need to do if you're in need of a wet room. Another thing, portable toilets are a thing. Who would have known? You can buy either, obviously, a shovel, dig a hole, do your business, go. Or you can buy these portable toilets, which again I'll leave a link in the description to these toilets that you can get and buy. Obviously they're like chemical toilets, ones that like doesn't have any smell, there's no odours or anything like that. I do see the tents people put outside of their like campers for their toilets. So it'd be like a tent, but inside that tent is a toilet, but they're inside so they don't actually have the smell. The only thing I have against that is that when, say for instance, you're sat on that toilet enjoying yourself, having a good day, you know what I mean, everything's going sweet. It's dark at night, it's dark, it's like late at night, so no, it's like pitch black. You think, oh, I'm safe, no one's even going to know I'm in here. Someone who is a late arrival to the campsite might drive in and have headlights on. They will see the silhouette of you on the carsy. I'm just not about that. I don't know. It's not about. I'm not about that, chief. You know what I mean? I'm not. I just can't do it. I couldn't do it, no way. Yeah, that's number 3 done. So, number 2. So, I'll put this into 1. Water, add, food. So, this is for what I think, yeah. My sort of advice to you is never ever go into, like, your supermarkets and things like that and buy big bottles of water, because in theory, you're using plastic again. Same environment. We don't want plastic. You're spending a lot more money than you need to if you're using bottled water from a supermarket. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't think it's necessary. And as well, again, it's not a sponsored video, I promise you, but I love this app that I use. It's amazing. Park4Night, again, it shows you if they have water. They have water facilities where you can just go and use and refill your water for free, or for the cost of you staying at that place. So you're doing a 2 for a 1, so you're staying the night at that place and you're refilling your water. Also, regards to food as well, I know it's hard. I know I can understand that you don't want to get, like, you want to get takeaways and you want to get like a cheeky fish and chips here and there when you're on the beach. Oh, I can just picture it now. The seagulls in the air, cheeky fish and chips. No, like, it's not greasy fish and chips as well. It's nice, like flaky. Oh man, it's just, I'm having a little remnants over that. Is it gonna fucking focus on my face? Going back to it, if you, like, don't get me wrong, yeah, the occasional treat that you're gonna have is gonna be like amazing. But then I think that you should go to supermarkets, prep your own food, make actual nice meals. I mean, like, you can even bulk make, so you can have a big dinner, and then make the big dinner, and then you can have the leftovers for your lunch on the next day. You know what I mean? It's just using the common sense. Obviously, you lot are clever enough to know that. You lot are clever enough to know that you can make a bigger amount and keep it for later. Obviously, if you've got a fridge, ideal. put them in a little Tupperware pot, put it in the fridge. Lovely, absolutely beautiful. Make pasta and things like that for the next day. Oh, fajitas, oh, lovely. Oh, talking about food now, I'm hungry. That's my rule. Try not to eat too many takeaways. Just live off what you've got, and if you've got stuff in the cupboards, use it up. Honestly, I know it's easier said than done. It's not always like the luxury of it, but it's lovely. And I think, honestly, Japanese food lasts the longest. From what I've looked online, keeping Japanese food in your cupboards is ideal because it lasts longer. That's what I've heard. That's information from me to you. Free of charge. Free of charge. We're down now to top tip for van life. Number one is the best one of all. 100%. All day is the best rule of it so far. Have fun. Literally, van life, you're gonna overthink it. You're gonna think that you can't do it. You haven't got the time, you haven't got the money. It doesn't matter. Go have fun. Just go do it. Just go live it up. You know what I mean? Do what the F you want. Honestly, just enjoy yourself. And life's too short to be stressing about fucking, I can't live in a van, I haven't got the money, or I haven't got the time, I haven't got the whatever. Sod that. You want to go live your life, mate. You know what I mean? That's my attitude towards it. Some people may not agree with my attitude, some people may love it. I've got that hair on my face. I can feel it. Oh, I can see it. That's my hair on my head. And get a paddleboard, that's another one. Then you are a certified van lifer. Oh, I got it. The fucking hair that was on my face. Horrible. I think that's about it. I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about and give you my personal tips to what I think is the best thing for van life. Take it easy, guys. See you later on. Remember, have fun. How the fucking hell did you stop this thing?